Hi students, let us consider the example for the 0 by 1 knapsack problem. 0 by 1 knapsack problem. Let us consider take a set of items. Let us take set of items. Items n is equal to 4 items and the weights that is the W is 5. Means total 5 weights are there, that is the W1 comma W2 W3 and W4. Let us take 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. Means for each weight, first item weight is 2, second item weight is 3, third item 4 and fourth item is 5. And those values, let us take values or for those particular weights is 3, 4, 5, 6. Even this can also represented like tabular form, like item, weight and the value. So total how many items? 4 items. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the respective weights are 2, 3, 4, 5. And the values for those weighted items are 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this can also represented in tabular form. Now let us calculate the weights. Means we have to get the optimal solution that has the less maximum weight that knapsack can handle, and what are the items that he can insert in the knapsack, that we have to be find out. So for this the formula is T of I comma j is equal to maximum of T of I minus 1 comma j comma value of I plus T of I minus 1 comma j minus weight I. So this is a formula that we are applying for finding out the knapsack problem. So here the T of I comma I minus 1 is nothing but the maximum values of selected item. The maximum value of selected item. So for this we have to be considered all these. So let us take a matrix. Here total we are having the 4 values. So we have to take 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and here the weights, here total the weights are 4 weights. So let us take 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the starting all the value of the 0 is 0, and here you may mark it as all zeros. Okay, now we have to be calculate only this part, because the item 1 and the weight of that item 1, item 2 and the weight of that item 2, item 3 the weight of item 3, item 4 and the weight of item 5. So like that we have to be calculate everything here. Okay, from starting from this. So to make this as just we are inserting the 0 here. Now just apply the formula and we have to fill all those things. So the first T, this is I, and this represents this complete row, represents the columns represents J and rows represents the I. So first we have to find out this, that is T1 comma 1 we have to be find out. So let us take solve the problem step by step. Let us start by drawing a table. Now take the step 1. We have to find out T1 comma 1. So here this is I and this is J. I is 1 and J is 1. So we have to find out the value of I, so that these values this should be substitute in the formula. Value of I, that is value of 1. So what is the value of 1? So that already we write it here. The value of 1 is 3. So the value of first item is 3. Just write value of this. And weight of I, that is the weight of 1. What is the weight of 1? So weight of the first item is 2. So just write the 2. Now substitute these values in the formula. so that we get T of 1 comma 1 is equal to maximum of T of 1 minus 1 comma 1 comma 3 plus T of 1 minus 1 comma 1 minus 2. So just I substituted the values whatever the formula that I had given here for calculating the knapsack problem. So for value of I and weight of I and substitute the values, and I is 1 and J is 1. Just substitute the value of I1 and J1 here. So we'll get like this. So this is the weight. So this is the value and this is the weight we get. This is the value and this is the weight. Maximum of T of 0 comma 1 comma 3 plus T of 0 comma minus 1. So we get the minus 1 as a weight. So just ignore if we get the minus 1. We won't take the negative weights. So finally T of 0 comma 1. So what is the value of T of 0 comma 1? 0 1 is 0. So T11 is we get 0. Now calculate T12. Next we will calculate row wise. So next is T12. So step 2. So apply the same formula. T12, I is equal to 1, J is equal to 2. So value of I, that is the 1 is 3, we know that, and the weight of 1, that is 2. Just substitute those values in the equation. T of 1 comma 2 is equal to maximum of T of, we get the 0 comma 2 comma 3 plus T of 0 comma 0. Then maximum of 0 comma 3 plus 0. So maximum value is 3. So just substitute the 3 value here. So in the same way we have to be calculate 1 comma 3. So just calculate the step 3, that is we have to calculate 1 3. So like that first we complete first row, second row, third row, fourth row, like that. So next is 1 comma 3, step 3. T of 1 comma 3. So I is equal to 1, J is equal to 3. I1, J3. So value of 1 we know that, value of I, that is the value of 1 is 3, and weight of I, that is the weight of 1 is 2. Therefore T of 1 comma 3 is equal to, substitute those values, we will get T of 0 comma 3 comma 3 plus T of 0 comma 1. So for those values 0 comma 3 is 0 and this is 3 plus 0. So maximum value we will get T of 1 3 is 3. Just write 3 value. So next T14. This is step 4. T of 1 comma 4. I is equal to 1, J is equal to 4. Substitute those values. T1 comma 4, we will get the maximum of, just I am writing directly, 0 plus 3 0, will get 3. So for this we get again 3. And next value is T1 comma 5. Now calculate the step 5. Step 5. T of 1 comma 5. I is equal to 1, J is equal to 5. And value of the same values will get. I is 3 and weight J value is 3 and weight is 2 for the first item. T of 1 comma 5 is equal to maximum of T of 0 comma 5 comma 3 plus T of 0 comma 3. That is the maximum of 0 comma, again we'll get 3 plus 0. My value is 3. So this row is over. Now coming to this row, the second row. So in the second row we have to be let us take step 1.11. So previously I take 1, now we take the second row. Next take 2 1, the second row. So we have here I is equal to 2 and J is equal to 1 because the second row is 2 and the column is 1. So for this value of I, that is the value of 2 is 4. So how we know the value of 2 is 4? So this is the item of 2 is, value is 4 and weight is 3. So now just write that. Weight of 2 is 3. So just substitute T of 2 comma 1 will get maximum of T of 2 minus 1 comma 1. So directly I am writing 1 comma 1 comma 4 plus T of 1 minus 2. So just ignore this value because it is a negative. Weights are not accepted by the person. So finally T of 1 comma 1 will get 0. So just substitute 0 here, and the next value is step 2. So we have to find out the T of 2 comma 2, and this is the I is equal to 2 and J is equal to 1, and we will get the answer as I am directly writing. We get 3, and step 2 3, the second row and the third column, will get 2 of 2 comma 3 is equal to 4, and step 2 4, second row and the fourth column, we get 2 4 as 4, and step 2 5 will get 2 5 as 7. So just substitute those values 0 3 4 4 7. So like that, if you calculate the next, you take this row and next you take this row, the values that we will get here are 0 3 4 5 7 0 0 0 0, this 3 4 5 7. So these are the values we'll get by calculating by substituting the formula in this procedure. So here the last entry, this represents this 7. This 7 represents the maximum possible value which can he put in knapsack. Means the maximum weight that he can put in the knapsack, in the bag, is 7. Okay, so the maximum weight he can put in knapsack is 7. So we know that 7. So then what are the items that he can put in the bag? Items. So that we have to be find out. So the total weight he can put, the maximum weight is 7 he can put. So in the total 5 values, the 5 items he can put, the maximum weight in the bag is 7. And which items he can be put? So finding the items to be in the knapsack to get the maximum possible value is 7. So let us consider the columns. So these are the columns. So let us consider the columns in the table. Start scanning entries from bottom to up. Let us scanning the elements from bottom to up. Okay. So while scanning, check the values with the entry. So this is an entry. Check the values with the entry immediately above it. So this 7 is checked with this, and this is checked with this, and this is checked with this. So like that you have to be scanned. So if both the entries are same, just leave it. Suppose if these entries are not matching, okay, then you have to mark that item. Means you can select that item. So now check. So this will be scanned with this. So both are the 7. So don't mark this item, and check this with. So both are same. Don't mark this item, and check this with. The 7 and 3 both are different. So just mark this item. Means the item 2 will be selected. And again check this item with the above item. So here we get the 3 and this is 0. Both are the different. So mark this item. So above this there are no items are there. So just leave it. So the total items that he can put in the bag are the item 1 and the item 2. So the item 1 and the item 2. The total cost here for these two values, this is a 3 plus 4, you'll get the 7. Okay, so the total maximum value he'll get is a 7, and the weights items that he can select is 1 and 2. Okay, so the maximum weight in the bag is 5. Okay, this is already given. The maximum weight of the knapsack, the maximum weight of the knapsack is 5, and the values that the items that he select is the 1 and 2 items he has to be selected, and the weights for that values items are the 3 and 4. So 3 plus 4 is a 7, and 2 plus 3 you will get the weight as a 5, and the items that he has selected is 1 and 2. So this is about the 0 by 1 knapsack problem. Thank you.